I believe we have one more quest. Yeah, that was moving forward. And so we do one more and then we'll get the achievement. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I might end up finishing up, ending the stream there. I'll need to see how long this is and see how much time it takes. But for now, let's talk to Alphanode and do this final quest for 5.1. Vows of Virtue, Deeds of Cruelty. Alphanode wears a satisfied smile, seemingly content with the state of Yulmore. Truly, to see Kaishir thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Beklug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. Well, let's head back to the Crystarium. I don't think this will take long, but there will be, it should be a little bit more reading, and there's probably going to be another voiced cutscene. Let's talk to the gatekeeper and meet up with everyone. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote and, after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Auracite? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference, and concluded at length that White Auracite was ill-suited for our purposes. Well, crud. But Urianger, did you not say that, compared to the massy soul of an Ascian, the stone could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Beklug's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter, were we to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did not belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as our sight doth require. Thus the shedding of these fleshy simulacra and surfeit of ether was compriseth them, would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. Again, crud. It would theoretically be possible to channel your minds into the Auracite instead, but we would more likely, sacrifice your souls in the process. Again, that's not ideal. Which is why we have abandoned that plan and instead devoted our time to finding a new means by which mind and soul might be transported together. We are no closer to a solution than we were when we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one of which the Crystal Exarch has posted a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories and the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of the technique with which I have personal experience. Brilliant. Do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doga and Une? As if he would remember this after however many 100 years. I speak of the royal eye of the Allegan imperial line, gifted to my forebears through the blood and memories of the ancient Allegans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Alligans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps then we can keep mind and soul together and get some really interesting lore. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories, but also the bountiful energies of the soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. While we are thus engaged, I think it is best that Berlin return to the source and inform Kryl and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear we've made a progress of a sort. Then I would beg a leave to relay our findings unto Thancred and Reen, and to assist where I may in the investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Give our regards to Tataru, won't you? Oh, let's head over to the source and teleport to Mordona. Hey, Tataru. Made some progress. Brilliant, you're back! How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Kryl will be here shortly, and she'll want here too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Upon speaking, oh no. We're gonna have one of these. Okay, in that case I'm gonna take a quick break. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna have a post-ARR moment. Maybe. Alright. It's time to watch a movie. So get your popcorn. Hope you got your popcorn ready. It's time for us to finish up 5.1. Usually if they put that warning, it's gonna be like 20 minutes. Really, in your bag. Kryl will be here in a sec. Wait for Kryl's return. Yes.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I still really like her
I've carried out the
voice.
treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly.
I think I said that in Heaven's Word, but I obviously wasn't streaming
how
then.
fare our friends in the first?
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it.
Her voice actress is just a little too close to the mic, though.
Well, while they press on with their preparations,
At least for that one.
rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
I act like I know what I'm talking about with voice acting. As you can clearly tell, I'm a novice.
You're back.
Ooh. It's Gideon! It's the Azure Dragoon.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Where's Alphino? He going crazy now.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
Oh no, I just turned it off.
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter, Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead.
That's right, we saw this cutscene at the end of 5.0.
But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh.
Xenos
Ye Galvus.
Yep.
Nor did the surprises end there. For no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn.
Oh, migraine time. And Kryl too. Kryl doesn't usually get the migraines, does she? No, this is a convenient storytelling piece. Being able to just show the player and work the cutscenes into lore like this. Also, guys, do you really think you can beat him? Come on. I could read now? I've seen him in action. His body, at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. Man, Xenos is so cool. Come then. And Estinian too. We're gonna have to fight this guy. Then again, I said the same thing about Emmett. Simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Brilliant was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer. Emperor Varus, your radiance, are you alright? We may wear out our welcome. And that's how they get Xenos. That's how they think Xenos is the savior. Must even most middling of sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! You can teleport like an Ascian too? Well, any bright ideas? Just one. Ah! Why is she named? Your radiance! The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Is that all? Oh, okay. I played Dragoon, I know how this works. Yeah, it's just the AoE combo. And Gaius is using the same abilities he used in Praetorium. At least he's doing a ton of damage. Also, this is significantly louder than the sound effects previously. Getting animation locked. I actually have never had much of an issue with Dragoon animation lock. Then again, I've never actually done any hard content. Guys, I'm right here. Also, this is the Praetorium music, or however you say it, or the ARR battle music. Role-playing, experiencing what it is to be someone else. I mean, don't we all wish to be more like Justinian? In some way. At least he's always sprinting. Well then, someone's been busy. Oh my. This is the messed up doctor, right? That's creepy. Also, that's the default here model with the white hair like that. And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength. Well then, isn't this the Ultima weapon? Just with the messed up human attached to it? Oh, I didn't actually read I forgot to actually read the caption they showed. Let's see. Okay, that's an OGCD. And that applies a dot. Okay. Yeah, this is the ultimate weapon. Arc Ultima. That's it. Okay, never mind. That's not. That's AoE. That's an OGCD. Oops, gonna animation lock myself. Yep, saw it just in time. Now loading data sample 12. Okay, he heals with every hit. That's useful. I clip my GCD there. Invulnerable, yay. Time to LB, right? Nidhogg, show them your fury.
Taste my lungs!
Why did you destroy the whole place, Astidian? In his wake, he leaves a path of destruction. Garleans and their Machina. Now, where are you, Gaius? That was fun. We got to see Astidian. And play as him. But let's continue the voice part of the cutscene, please. I don't think Kryl usually gets these flashes.
Are you alright?
Does she? I thought hers manifested as talking with animals. Or something like that. Or her echo.
Peer into my past, did you?
Sorry, it's not intentional. I don't do it on purpose, man.
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter.
Yeah, that's
Our
Astidian.
confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
That's very Xenos.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
Doesn't that make you think how Emmett, like, does so much?
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
True.
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose.
That would be really boring.
Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention.
What would that be?
He didn't elaborate,
Okay.
but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry, I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead.
I didn't know you could turn off the speech bubbles with scroll lock.
Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
Justinian, please.
That's true, but with the Archon still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
Yeah. I mean, I can't help the migraines, but...
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
Nothing like a bit of Vestinian. Wrap up MSQ. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest for a while? I'm sure Becklug can manage without you. They've got enough scions to help them, if you ask me. Okay, that was the end of 5.1. I suspect we're gonna get another cutscene, yep. Meanwhile, in Garlemald... Traitors! You could dare deny Lord Nerva the throne. Nerva the throne. Ah! You know, just another civil war. Onward! Before this day is done, victory shall be ours. Yep, Zeno's just sitting there. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle to the slaughterhouse? It's gonna be Elidibus. No? That's you. Your soul is... Who are you? This looks like an Ascian, and I suspect it's the 14th, or 13th. Before your majesty, I am but your another dog, lost... No, it can't be him. Okay, it can't be him. I don't know who this is then. Lost in want of a new master, a hunting dog if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiac. As usual, I have no idea what's going on. Meanwhile, in Yulmore in the first. Hopefully this is, hopefully it's a little better here. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Daedalus Stoneworks, and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages, too. They're even layering on free talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free talos? Ha! We'd best get packing. Steady work, board and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what it is. I don't know what is. Hope. Isn't that Artbird? What? Yes, so long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. What? 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 It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. What? Huh? What? Man, I love this game. Well then. That's all we're gonna do today. Hope everyone enjoyed 5.1. Whoops. Hope everyone enjoyed 5.1. I sure did. That was a great conclusion. We started addressing some of the outstanding problems that were left over from 5.0. Those being the people that were affected in the inn, I forget what the place is called, and the restoration and the new leader for Yulmore and how they're going to start proceeding. And we got more insight into Xenos